Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Akabane 101, and with me today is the awesome guy known as Brad2614, or as real people know him, Umbra. Oh, yeah.
Hey,
hmm
John.
He is the Lord of Creepers, and it's quite fitting being in his own creation, which is the Game of Thrones room. Uh, Most of the creations on the server are of Brad's doing, so it feels right for episode 4 at least to allow Brad to show off a lot of the things that him and I have been working on the server. And yes, it's another one of those spotlights. So probably no Let's Play in this episode. That's already a spoiler for Brad. He's like, no, I want to watch a Let's Play. But
Do a
unfortunately,
let's play, damn it.
do an actual Let's Play. Stop showing crap off. We don't care. But other than that, yes, episode 5 will be a Let's Play episode. Probably purely a Let's Play episode, but we have been doing so much crap that we gotta show it off. So, where are we to first, my friend? Where do you think we should show off first? As I go into creative
What
mode.
about... we don't intro to fall?
Way easier to fly. We need to walk around. Walking's
Yeah,
overrated.
well, considering you've already seen the trial, so we can just skip this. So at the moment it's a little bit meh.
Excuse the 15 frames per second, because this place is very, 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 very laggy. But
As we pass here, I'd like to actually point out that someone actually managed to get enough credits to buy this shop as well.
oh yes, someone has managed to buy the shop literally about a week after episode 3 was released. So Keedy, hats off to him. We were just talking to him a few moments ago. Ditched him to do this video. But he's already started decking out the place. I don't know if he's done anything on the second floor.
Not yet.
But it's actually really, really good, and he's able to do everything. I like what he's done with the place. He's actually made a uranium block to show off on the outside. He's like, hey, I'm way cooler than these guys that have these crappy little stalls. I have the best place in the house, so come check the idiot out. And I actually think that he has, I actually think he has chests that are under the trade-on-mats on the outside or something like that. So,
I think they're underneath the covers here, yeah.
oh yeah, okay. Well, how did I not see the obvious spot? But whatever. I was thinking something cool, and then it turned out it wasn't that cool. But it's still pretty awesome. How much was this house again? Like 25 grand?
Yeah, 25 trade credits.
Yeah, and just
So
keep in mind,
25 sponges.
normal stalls are 2,500 in general, and that's actually pretty hard to get considering one diamond is only worth 64. So that is a lot. That's 25 sponges, and each sponge is 1,000, so that's crazy. And then Umbra has made it something else, which is pretty awesome. I know he's been bugging me to show it off. And, let it load up. Mortal Kombat pixel art.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, yeah. He built it from the bottom up. He's like, Akabane, I thought you were a gamer. You could, figure this out in no time. But I was using the vanilla texture pack, so I'm like, what the heck is he making? It looks pixelated within the pixels. And then, of course, it was the Mortal Kombat symbol, which was pretty badass. So, kudos to him. There's tons of pixel art on the server, especially thanks to Fauna, who has been going nuts. Quigley has a sheep farm, and he has thousands and thousands of colorful wool and sheep that he is eviscerating and shearing. So he's a horrible person.
Doing unspeakable things, too.
Yeah, he's doing unspeakable things. And there may or may not be a video of which you can donate $1 to save all those sheep in the near future, but we'll see. So,
might be able to do something.
yeah. So I don't know if I showed this off before, but this is the new docking area, and oh my god, the frame rate has finally cured itself of the amazing craziness that goes on over there.
I think Mead described it very well as too much Umbra to handle.
Yeah, really. It's too much Umbra. You may not notice, but Brad has the sickest graphics card of all time with 12 cores inside of his computer. So he's literally owning NASA computers inside of his house to run Minecraft of all games. So he's like, I don't experience anything you guys just have bad computers. It's like, what, bad computers? We don't even have NASA. So,
well, considering I got 300 frames a second in the arena, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's and I only getting 40 frames here. unfortunately. But anyway, 30 frames is all we need. And so yes, continuing on. This is our new docking area.
Anyway.
Yeah, completely made by Umbra. And don't mind that weird wall. That was... Yeah, let's not worry about that. As we move on, this is the docks, and that's like the sickest boat of all time. If you look on the map here, just look how awesome that boat looks in Ray's minimap. And we had a dynamic map, and that boat looks so good, and you guys will see that later on in the video, actually. I have a screenshot of it. But currently the dynamic map has been turned off by Nishtown. He's just doing an experiment. Hopefully that'll be back up, because I don't think that's really changed too much. But other than that, how about you give us a little tour of your awesome boat?
Alright. Well, well, I suppose I'll probably start at the front of the boat and we'll work back, eh?
Alright.
So, you've obviously got your main, what do you call this place on a boat? Nose? I don't know.
I have no idea. Unfortunately, we have no one from the UK or Britain from here right now, because they would know that shit in and out.
Yeah. It's just like, which one is port and which one is starboard? I don't bloody know.
Yeah, we'll just say the front of the ship.
Yeah, front of the ship, okay.
Yeah.
So basically I had to try and figure out something that looked like rope, but I couldn't find anything, so that's why there's blast spots up there if you're wondering.
Yeah.
But the rest of it is pretty much all accessible. All of the, even without creative. Basically, all of these little masts have ladders on them, so people can climb up them and pretend that they're a pirate or something like that or whatever. I don't know. Something different.
I be a pirate.
And each one of them up the top is different, obviously. There's, with the center one, you got your crow's nest plus the little flag up there, which I should change to a pirate flag, maybe.
Yeah, that may be an addition in the future.
Then, if we jump down the front here, we have the dining hall.
With some lovely pictures and some reading. I didn't know pirates enjoy reading so much, but we'll say that these are very literate pirates.
Well, maybe we could just say that this is a ship of the Navy.
Oh yeah, that could definitely of the Nish Navy.
Nish Navy, there we go.
I believe in that. Wait, Nish likes to read? What is the world coming to? Oh god. Alright.
Yeah. How about we go up to the captain's quarters, which is up the back here?
Sounds like a plan.
Because you've obviously got your little steering wheel, which I did it with levers, so it's kind of a little bit strange, but whatever.
Unfortunately, the ship is possibly out of commission. We don't know that for sure, but maybe we'll find out in a moment here. But yes, you can turn the ship left, turn the ship right. But currently the ship is docked. We don't have our captain here yet. Maybe he's taking a little snooze.
Because the thing is, if we go into the captain's room, he's not in here, so...
Yeah, it's true. We have to wait for the captain to come here, so maybe we'll fix that in the near future.
Yeah. Maybe he's down in the bridge. Let's have a look.
Alright. So down here is basically where all the cannons will be, so they're all fully functional, even though we decided not to put fireballs in them because we figured that'd be a little bit dangerous. But, you know, arrows work just as good. We can roleplay. You sunk my battleship, man.
At one point we were actually trying to shoot Kenny out in the water there, which is kind of fun.
Oh yeah, I love it because it's so normal how like a ship just shoots straight and just doesn't, like, you know, you're not aiming. So the dispensers work perfectly for it. Which is
yeah,
cool.
Exactly.
And so yes,
anyway, the captain wasn't down there, so yeah.
Where could he be?
I suppose there's only really one place left to check.
Alright.
Which is essentially the crew quarters, which is in here.
Ah, okay. So let's close that door there.
Not much back here.
Oh, maybe he's sleeping in one of the doors?
Maybe. Yeah, he's not in this one. Let's try the other one.
Okay. Oh, well, it seems that the captain's probably here, but... You know, there are 2 beds, of course, so maybe we could sleep the night. So let's go ahead and do that. So,
alrighty.
You can go into that one there. And then, you know, oh, look, there's a button here. You know, maybe I'll just, you know, fall asleep after pressing this button.
Might be one way to do it.
Oh. Well, that's weird. Oh, it seems like the outside of the boat is
What the?
yeah. This is weird.
How did I end up in your bed is more the question.
I don't know, man. It's like that's just creepy. I don't know what you were doing last
Just
night.
a bit.
But it seems that it's probably been like a full day. It's night again, and outside seems to be a little cobwebby. This is a little strange. What could have happened? Let's exit. Well, we're certainly not in the spawn anymore. Things seem quite a bit different.
The ship's looks the same now. That's a plus.
Yeah. Alright, so let's, well, everything seems normal, but what about the sign? Arrival. Welcome to Quest Mania. Maybe one of these papers in my hands, will show me the way. Welcome, adventurer, to the brand new world, Quest Mania. What, you think the name is silly? Nonsense! I'll have you know this land holds many quests and adventures. Oh, let me press T because I can't read it. And for the brave men and women such as yourself to explore, head on over to Pumpkinville to get started. Good luck, and most of all, have fun. Guide. Well, it looks like the guide had a very poor job trying to write that, but it's okay. Let's not worry about that. I had no partaking in the writing of that material, and so yeah, it seems like this is a new area that we get to explore. I have no idea how
it's very run down, isn't it?
Very run down. Looks like this place has been around for a long time, and we just finally gotten to see it. So I guess the captain was just like, you know what? I want to go visit one of the places of my childhood dreams. Questmania. Oh, and welcome to Pumpkinville.
Oh, there's a villager back here.
Oh, villager.
What the?
Oh, looks like... Oh, he's just staring at that zombie. That's good. At least the zombies can't get in here, so the villagers are safe. Not going to be like a Walking Dead scenario or anything like that. Looks like the rural shack... Oh, not filled up yet, but there is a villager in here, so that's kind of cool. The Big Spoon Inn. Oh my.
Oh, wow.
Looks like someone's in here. I'll leave him to his sleepy business. And, ooh, new game. Ooh, okay, so now we started our new game. And it would seem, if we had a map, it would look like this. And then bam, you guys are looking at the map of the area. And we are in Corith. The area Corith. So let me read this little piece of paper that has been written by the guide. You are in the most amazing province of Questmania. In the center, you will find the capital, city of Questmania. As you venture around the area, you'll see vast hills all across Corith. Corith is also home to the Assassin's Guild. Be sure to leap on over there sometime. All new adventurers begin their journey in Corith. This means that the fiends within are quite weak. That's it on Corith for now. Enjoy your stay. So it looks like we are in the land of Corith. We are in the province of Corith and the country Questmania. Interesting. So take this sword as a gift. So I'll take one of these millions of wind swords that have been placed here.
Alright.
And now we have a slew of quests to choose from. 5 quests in the starting area. Sounds pretty reasonable to me. So just since this is a spotlight, I guess we should just pick one of these. And it is nighttime. So I guess one of the first quests we should do is hunt for some chickens, and maybe we can get some zombie flesh and some bones along the way.
We could probably help out that villager that was trying to fend them off, actually.
Oh, that's true. So let's try and circle around here. Now, we only have wind swords here, so we're not going to be godlike with our ability to fight, but luckily there's more wind swords to help them out. Hey, there we go. Oh, and a chicken, so maybe I can get some. Hey, got up my first feather, and I just realized I'm in creative mode. I accidentally broke the place.
I just changed that. Oh!
Oh, a spider! Fortunately, we don't need to kill spiders, but hey, whatever. No string.
Watch out for the creeper down there as well.
Yeah. Alright, so I got some chicken, got some feathers. I think we should continue exploring, and I think I just realized that I don't actually have sounds on, but unfortunately I can't turn those on. So, one second. Let me just pause the video for a sec. And we're back. Now you guys can hear the clucking of the chickens. Yeah, my escape button sometimes messes up there, in case you guys are wondering. Oh, let's assassinate that skeleton. Yeah. Oh yeah. Who's gonna join the Assassin's Creed?
I had chicken instead.
Sorry, chickens. Your death will not be in vain, for you are for me to complete a quest. Yes. Unfortunately, it's becoming daytime, but I've already gotten myself 2 of these awesome chickens. Oh, skeleton.
Wow, there's a lot over here.
Let's hope there's a few more skeletons around. Oh, did he drop any bones? Did not drop any bones. So do you have any feathers there?
I have 11 feathers.
11 feathers. Oh my.
Creeper
Alright.
behind you.
Oh no. Let me get a few more of these chickens. Man, how are you so far ahead of me? Are you a chicken slaughterer?
There was a lot in one area, actually.
Well, if I remember, I think this quest was repeatable. Ah! There's explosions. So, I have 5, 6, 8. Doing pretty good here. There we go. Alright, now I have 10. So let's go hand in that quest. Considering I don't think there's any skeletons here for some bones. But we could probably find those later. So that's just a taste of what's to come in Pumpkinville. Obviously everything you guys are seeing right now is not complete. Especially the lore. With all that bad spelling, but still pretty cool. And this is some of what me and Umbra have been working on for a long, long time. And by a long, long time, like 2 nights. 2 full nights. So, basically to hand in your quest, it's just the same as buying stuff. You right-click on the Trade-O-Mat, hand in your reward items, and looks like we got some money, so hopefully we'll be able to spend some of that. And, yeah. Okay, so let me know when you have your monies.
Yep.
Unfortunately, we didn't get any bones unless you got some.
No, I didn't.
Alright. So I'm just going to grab another sword, just in case I break mine. Probably want to do the same.
Yeah, it might be for the better.
And I have some chickens for you. Probably
I've got a lot of chickens.
Yeah. Note that eating raw chicken is probably not the best thing for your health. Probably can get salmonella. Probably a bad thing for your health.
Just a bit.
Just a bit. It's only fatal. Don't worry about it. Alright, so there's this awesome bridge here, obviously. As you can see, we went off to the left there to go fight some baddies, but just like you would see in a normal RPG, or MMO, I guess you could say, is you would see these awesome roads that would lead you to the next area, and obviously, that's what we do. Oh, what's up?
Ooh, that looks really cool.
Ooh. Yes, I almost forgot. What could that be? Hey, there's a very curious looking thing sticking out of that tower. Reminds me of something very assassin-like, don't you think?
Just a little bit, yeah, actually.
Just a little. Alright, well now it's daytime. I feel pretty safe right now. We got ourselves some money, 4 coins in total. Which is not so bad. Oops, kind of poked my lore paper. So we're going to grab a boat here, and north to Mudville. Well, I might as well read the lore paper while we get ready to go. So, we are in the area known as Mudlands. Mudlands is home to many humble fishermen. The only fishing guild exists within the small village within Mudlands, so feel free to fish away. Mudlands is the area players will head to after they complete the quest within Pumpkinville. Again, that was some of the choppy writing from the guide. And yes, boats really suck in servers, so if this becomes too much of a hassle to swim over there, we'll figure out a new way to get players over there. But for now, yep, we'll just ride our boats and hopefully not crash into each other. There we go. So this is another area that we have created. And I'm just going to destroy my boat as I swim to there. Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah. But I believe in the rules. We can't keep any of the stuff we grab from our boats. So that won't be good. Even though you guys didn't see rules, we're the admins, so we know the rules. Welcome to Mudville. So this is Mudville. And don't mind this random block here. I was actually doing some writing on that. But you don't have to worry about that. So,
Writing, eh?
yeah. So first of all, we have this little tower here, which is pretty neat. and allows you to see the landscape around you. As you can see, Mudlands actually expands pretty far, and then there's a jungle ahead of it, just to the north, and then to our east we have more Mudlands. And obviously Mudlands is just an attachment of Korith, but still its own province, in a way, because no one wants to live here except for fishermen. So, this is a new scenario. So, the first one was actually supposed to be named Scenario New Game, and then inside of it is supposed to be quests, so that's how we're carrying out the quest system. But currently these quests aren't set up just yet, so, like I said, this is a kind of like a pre-alpha, I guess you could say, of the game. But these are all the quests that we're kind of planning for this area. And you may note that some of them are get 15 sticky resin, and there's a lot of rubber trees and swamps, so we figured why not put that in there. Alright, so we disconnected twice, so I decided to scrap some of that video that I had recorded, and we restarted the server twice because we got impatient and it had to restart twice. But other than that, yeah, stuff like that happens when you're on the server. That I don't know what happens. Sometimes it's a CPU usage or whatever, but
it's modded servers. It's how it is. Yeah.
Yeah, if you have a mod server, stuff's gonna go down. But other than that, you may notice that the village is on stilts, and that is to show that this is a fishing village. Still very fishing. It's gonna stay true to that. The village, I don't know if it's completely done, but right now it's pretty much got the bare bones of what it needs to be. We have the mud grinder for all your muddy needs, and this is the awesome place where you get to buy armor. So we have some money. I have 2 coins, but if we were to put together our money, we could actually get the chest, which is pretty nice. So this is one of the few ways you can earn some money. And you can also get your stone sword, so I'm actually going to buy myself one of the stone swords. And there we go. Sweet. Nice and upgraded.
Yeah, I'm getting myself one as well.
Yeah, nice and cheap, inexpensive. But
and I'm going to toss the old one into the forge. Because I want to. Oh, it didn't go. It didn't work.
It's not working. Oh, hide the pre-alpha. Don't show anybody.
Oh, you have to get it in the right spot. That's the problem.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll be a little bit more wasteful and ruin the seas by throwing the wind swords into the water. You may notice that there also is a fishing guild. Like the lore said, there is only one fishing guild. And I love this photo here. It says, "Want to be a hero? Well, don't be. Fish." To show you that if you don't join the Fighters Guild, join the Fishing Guild. And basically what you can do is you can use any of the money that you made. So you can put your 2 coins that you may have earned in the chicken quest to get yourself a fishing rod. And you can fish 10 fish and get 4 money. So the Fishing Guild is a very good way to make some easy cash. You just need 10 fish, and that's about it, which is a pretty good deal. And you may also notice that there's some random photos here. I don't know why I put them up, but I did, because why not? And then,
decoration's always good.
Yeah. Last but not least, we have Mud Pie, and it looks like another one of the testificates are conversing about what kind of food they gotta get. And all the food is the same except for honey bread. Honey bread is twice as good as bread, so it's obviously twice the price. And we have the world famous 2-headed fish. It is the normal fish, but no refunds on these ones because these ones have 2 heads, and but they're only $1, so it's a pretty good deal. The rest is bacon for 2 credits and steak for 2 credits. Chicken. Which is a pretty good deal. And I think later on you'll be able to get like yourself a furnace or whatever, so to like a portable barbecue spit, I guess we could call it, with a furnace. And you can earn other things. So other than that, this is pretty much the Mudville. And off to the, well, let's get into the creative mode here. Right now we don't have everything perfectly set up yet, but later on you'll be going to the southeast like so, and you'll bump into a dock, which you can see over into the distance there with our awesome far distance. And Umbra did a lot of this work on this mid area of the city. And I don't know if you gave it a name yet. Do you have a name for this part of Korith yet, other than the capital city?
Not yet, no. Unfortunately.
Oh well. So anyway, you'll dock here, and we'll be able to move forward. We're thinking of putting a big ship here, like the one at spawn, that may go to a different part of the region, because it is a pretty darn big region. And it looks like we have this Pacifica here in the middle of the tunnel that goes through the mountain. And that was Umbra's idea. It was actually a very smart idea to have it go through the mountain, having Korith being such a large place. And how about you give us
Very hilly as well.
Yeah, a little tour of the area.
Well, this first building here was a little design I came up with a long time ago, and I've copied it in here. I think we were going to be using this as a little guild hall or something, were we?
Yeah, this when I looked at this place when it was done, I was like, yeah, this seems like definitely one of those places that could be a guild hall. It's not big enough to be like an inn or anything, but it's definitely big enough to be a guild hall because there's a lot of space here to put quests in. Of course, one quest is one trade-o-mat, which means that takes up at least 6 spaces in blocks because you need to cover up the treasure chest. So, yeah, I mean, this place would be awesome for a guild. I'm not sure what guild it would be. Do you have any suggestions at all?
Well, if this is a capital city, what about like the Templar Knights or something?
Yeah, that would
Knights
be cool.
Templar.
Yeah, right now we're looking for some sort of bucket plugin or some easy like install for a ability to actually give people slaying quests. So like someone can be like, oh, I'm gonna pick this quest, and now I'm gonna be slaying some monsters, which would be pretty awesome. Basically to give people better guidelines. So like, oh, I've killed 5 creepers out of 10, and then they can continue on. And then let me just fly up here so you guys can see the exterior of the awesome building. It's very, very cool. And I love the roof. It's just very cool. Pure vanilla as well, which is pretty slick.
Which means we can copy it later.
Yeah, that's the important part. Unfortunately, with Red Power equipment, you cannot do that. And then we have my little addition, the one that I copied a little bit from Umbra. These stilts here, or these supports, were pretty nice to add on to the side to give this place a little bit more of a expansion. And if you enter the inside, which I'm pretty proud of how the inside looks, it's pretty bare, but that's just so we can leave room for things. But the fireplace is pretty nice, and you'll see the chimney on the roof. But one of my favorite features is the ladder. You can go in here. Someone took the door, so, you know, just imagine a door here. But to the left is the writing room, and this place comes complete with a writing room and all the dyes you need to write with. This is one of the bucket mods we added yesterday. And I believe there was paintings here, but someone stole them all, so...
I'm gonna blame Dallas on that one.
Yeah, I think Dallas stole them all. But other than that, just imagine paintings in that awesome room. And then lastly, the queen bed, I guess you could say. Yeah, queen bed.
Yeah.
For the master bedroom, or the only bedroom in the entire house, custom with my little stands I'm kind of proud of. I like how Red Power allows me to put these torches on here. That's pretty nice.
That's as a full block, yeah.
Yeah. And you can see outside, in front of you, you can look into the guild, and you feel pretty secure in this place. And I just like having this expansion in the house. It just feels quite nice. Even though the outside looks a little blocky in the end.
I made that point to him as well.
Yeah. So if we fly up here, or actually no, there's a walkway over here actually.
What we're going to plan on doing is having a few buildings down here in a full path and whatever, and this will be the way up to a few things actually. We're planning on having this bit where we're standing now to be the full crossroads of the main area in Korith. Which are basically, you know, you can head over southwest to the tavern, which I just will head over there now, because the tavern is going to act as maybe 3 things. You know, you've got a inn which you can rent rooms. You've got a obviously the inn where you can buy like drinks and like short meat and stuff like that. And you've also got a quest area, which it's going to be here. So I've flattened out this area ready for it.
Yep.
So once you've done that, you can get all your quests, do whatever. Some of them may be off in this direction, or some may be off in the other directions, depending on how Akabane wants to do it.
Yeah. In Korith, we have a lot of space to work with, and having hills adds that new challenge of what we can do to build with it. But it also makes it fun because we hardly get to do, well, we not hardly get to do, but it's just interesting working with a different kind of place, because generally what we'll do to build stuff is we'll completely flatten out the area and then we'll start building. In this case, we're going to try and work with the area already done, and that's what these houses came in with, and as they actually are built into the mountain, which is definitely very cool. Some testificates have moved in, even though there's no beds yet. But as you can see, it's kind of the bare bones creation of the areas, and it's pretty nice.
Yeah, very natural.
Yeah. That was my creation there, but then we go into Umbra's, which is a nice open area, and it's just a really comfortable place to live in. In this place, it's quite open, but you can always just make rooms in it. And I love the balcony that you did. That's really cool. How you can look off here, and this is what would make a boat so much cooler, because you look out here and like, oh yeah, there's the boat. There's the Normandy or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, we might call it the Normandy, eh?
That'd be cool.
Reference there.
Yeah, little reference to anyone that is a fan of Mass Effect. And, of course, we have the last area. And a furnace. Oh my god, a furnace. Chicken. But we can't burn it. Nothing burns my chicken. But yeah, this is pretty much everything that we've done so far. It may not look like a lot, but trust me, we've been working our butts off so far. Oh wait, no, we haven't finished at all.
You missed something. I was going to say.
Crazy. I'm going mental here, Umbra. So if we continue along this path, you can see the best bridge Umbra's ever made.
It was interesting, to say the least. I've never actually made a diagonal bridge.
Yeah, and basically the time it took me to make that square house that we just ventured into, that I was pretty proud of. He made this entire bridge, and I just couldn't believe that he did this by hand. Yes, he was using creative mode, but still, this is it was pretty cool what he did with this
block by
thing.
block.
Block by block. No world edit or anything like that. But finally, we do have this awesome tower, and with the sunset behind it, it just makes it seem even cooler. Obviously, we don't have any roads attached to it yet, but being in pre-alpha, it's kind of you don't know what to do. Sorry, you don't have everything done yet. That's what I meant to say. We had this lovely well, this beautiful well, which is quite nice to look at. And we have a miniature quest here. Only smart movers can climb this. Now, I don't have smart moving installed because it messes with creative mode ridiculously. So, we use the spontaneously combusting Dallas to go ahead and climb the tower and see what he could do when he gets up there. But for people like us, me and Umbra, who unfortunately can't use smart moving all the time, we can climb the tower, and there's separate tiers, and each tier is going to carry different challenges or different quest levels, because it's the Assassin's Guild. And if we can get NPCs into the multiplayer server, we could actually have NPCs to assassinate and mix that in with some quest mods. That would be really cool. So if you guys know anything about that stuff, please leave us some comments and some links down below, or inbox me, because we would love to find some stuff out, because we're new to the quest giving things. But yeah, as you can see, as you can see, everything is bare bones still.
But one little spoiler I might actually say: this actual tower is probably going to be have a lot of red power items in it. It's going to be I guess you could say FTB style, in the fact of where you hand in certain quest items, it will unlock the next tier, and it does it through red power. And I'll leave that to the rest of your imagination if you know how to use it.
Yeah, and it's going to be really awesome, and Brad knows a lot of stuff about that. But what would be the Assassin's Guild without, any sort of Assassin's Creed style thing? So this little thing here is the ledge that you would see normally in a viewing tower. So you climb to the top of the smart moving over there as I fall to my death and fly back up because I'm magical. There's a well down there because we don't have bales of hay. So we decided, okay, so let's run and get into there. And this is very survivable.
I'm gonna do this in survival actually. See what happens.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, see,
There we
very
go.
survivable. And you'll notice that if you don't swim out, it will take a very long time to swim out. There's actually a hidden area over here. And if you have a keen eye, you'll notice it. And yeah, we have a nice little sewer that carries all this water out here. And you may have noticed this little sewer area not long ago. And it's a quick access back to the spawn. Because now we have all our chickens. And you can see that. And we have our upgraded sword, so if we wanted to try and get a bit more money by getting some chicken feathers, we could slaughter some of these guys. And that's pretty much concludes everything that we have been working on so far. And there's going to be tons to do, as you can see on the map that I have showed you guys throughout this video. You can see that it is a very big area with lots of places to work in. And the lore will only increase, and you'll be able to access that lore through a PDF file and understand all the quests, much like you would use for a digital strategy guide. So, thank you, Umbra, for being awesome and helping me out while we show off our creations so far.
Yeah, no worries, mate. It's been good.
Oh yeah, and next episode you guys will be seeing some actual Let's Play footage, but I just had to show you guys some of the stuff through a spotlight. And other than that, see you guys next time.
See ya.